Good morning, friends. We'll be swapping to the camera in one hot second. Just bear with me. It's not one to switch over for some reason, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Good morning, everybody. James here, of course, on the Dragon Blogger channel with all of that other cool jazz and stuff. We're gonna. Hey, whoa, what happened? Temporary error occurred. I was trying to post that I'm live for everybody. For some reason, it's telling me there's an error when posting it. Let's see if we can get it to go now. Should be good. Should be good now. Guys, we're live. We're going to be doing a cool little stream. We're going to be showing you guys a bunch of cool products, a bunch of great deals, and of course, all of the other cool jazz as normal. We're going to start this off with the scooter that Nate did. This is a product I actually have not had hands on with. Nate and the team did. Cool product right here, of course.
Tech and Entertainment, and today I am super excited to showcase to you the new KQi3 Pro electric scooter. This has a ton of features, and new did not pull any punches whenever it came to adding all of the awesome things that comes with this scooter. So what we're going to do is go ahead and jump in and take a look at it. You guys can see right here that this is the KQi3 variant. Now there is a different version of this, but they sent me their Pro, so let's talk about it. The KQi3 features a dual braking system with all metal rotors that is going to ensure you're able to stop in the event of an emergency, and also just dual braking is really awesome, so cool that they added that. Over here on the right side of the handlebars, you will see the throttle. This is very easy to use. All you have to do is simply just push that in, and that's going to allow you to accelerate, and it accelerates really fast. And they even bring some nostalgia back to me, because on the left side of the handlebars, you guys will notice that right here you have an analog style dinger bell, which I think is just a really cool little feature. Taking a look at the screen, you guys will notice that
Dinger
right here,
bell.
very easy to use. Just simply hold down the power button, and then this screen is going to display some information that's important, such as your battery level life, your miles per hour, which can also be displayed in kilometers per hour. And then when you're done, simply hold it and it will turn off. And this all-metal frame is also going to feature reflectors, so you're safe whenever you're driving at night or in low light. And then the most awesome...
So with this, it is a fully adjustable, guys. So you can fold it down and put it away, so you can put it in the back of your car if you want to put it in your car, or travel with it, of course, with that. Now, you're going to get a 20-degree uphill climb with this, 350-watt rated power with the brushless motor on this device. Now, the motor should get about 10-year lifespan with this. It is UL certified, does work with the app. The app's going to allow you to keep track of how many kilometers, how much the battery is, and everything in between. Now, you do have three different power ranges with the power ranges, 500 watts, 600 watts, and 700 watts. Now, those watts are going to allow you to change with that between the actual mile ranges. So you're going to get about 15 miles at 700, and so on with this. Now, it is, of course, a LifePo style cell. They are individually wrapped. They are, of course, set inside the foot piece where you set your feet. Now, you're going to get a it's going to take about 6 hours to fully charge this device, but it does have a smart battery management system, does have a light too. You use that light, of course, it is going to draw the battery down a little bit more when you're using it, of course. Now, it's got a nice wide angled handlebar for you, a good wide deck. For people like me with size 13 shoes, getting a nice decent sized deck is kind of important when putting your feet on this. Now, it's just a great little piece from NIU. Electric scooter. This is, of course, the KQi3 Pro Black. They also have the Pro version, the Pro Gray, and, of course, the Pro 25 as well on top of this. Now, you're seeing him take off right here and zooming down the road and then coming back. Of course, he puts his foot down to stop himself with the braking system on top. Right here, you guys are going to see his drone following him as he was just out there driving around. Showing you guys the drone as well, which is kind of cool. I like this. So good little, of course, scooter for you if you guys need a scooter right there. That electric one might be a great option for you. Not a bad price point either. I mean, it is $639, but it's a well worth price. So cool little option for you guys, just showing it to you. It's 20% off today. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. Now, we're going to also show you guys a tire inflator or electric ball pump inflator from Fantech. This is the X8. It's just a little ball inflator, guys. So now this little ball inflator, guys, is going to do what you need as you need, and it's just in the palm of your hand. For those of you that do a lot of basketball, baseball, or stuff like that, or basketball, soccer, tennis, not tennis, the ball ones, all right? Soccer, volleyballs, football. This is going to work out for you. Now, technically, yes, it's a ball inflator. It's got multi-mode, so you got manual mode anywhere from 1 pound to 19.9 pounds PSI. Or you can go volleyball mode, which is 4 to 5 PSI. I think basketball mode was 7 to 9. Soccer ball is 8 to 16. And then football is 12 to 14. Now, you do have the buttons on the side. It does have a digital display on the top. It's going to be pretty precise, about 2.2 PSI of precision with this. Literally, you're going to connect the ball, the little needle to it, push it into your ball wherever the inflator hole is, and then start it up. It will stop when it hits your targeted pressure. This is going to be about 60 decibels of noise, so there is a little noise to it, but not too much. It's probably smaller than most phones and size-wise, so you're going to get the inflation with this. This is considered the nano version, of course. We're showing you guys the X8/X9 Nano. It's just got a new name, and they just converted it to the Nano. Right there, X8 Nano, X9 Nano. Same thing, literally. There's, of course, 2 ball inflators. One's on the back of it. The other one comes in the kit separately, just in case you might have bend one, break one, lose one. They give you a secondary piece for this, which is nice that they do that, of course. Kind of like when they add stuff like that. Now, of course, on the side, you just press it and you'll start seeing the front, of course, and this is where it's going to change the modes. They'll also show you guys the battery life left in this. You do have the manual modes. Of course, right there is your max 19.9 pounds PSI. And then go in and set it up. Flashlight, of course, and there's the ball inflator with hose. So technically, yes, you can do it to do other things, but you can just do it with the needle too. So great little piece right there for Fantech, about $29 for that. And we're also going to show you guys the Fantech Slim V7. I can't remember if this is me. Nope, not me.
PC Phil here for the Dragon Bloggers, and here I'm
Phil
showcasing
video.
the V7 Pocket Mobile Auto Cordless Vacuum Cleaner for your car, brought to you by Fantech. Let's check it out. Here's everything that comes in the package. There's a Fantech carry case to put the parts inside of with the Fantech logo and branding. We have a crevice tool here to attach to the vacuum. We have another brush attachment here that can also be attached to the crevice tool for further extension. We have a cleaning brush here to get inside the filter. We have a 3-foot USB-A to USB-C charging cable. And we have our user manual, specs to tell you how all the parts that comes with it, how to use it, how to clean it. And here's the vacuum itself. It's a very nice looking modern design. Comes with another cover here to keep it sleek looking. Take off this cover here. Get to the openings right there. Our power button is right here when you turn it on. Got a nice little notation there. You got high, low. Turn it back off. It tells you to empty the stuff out into the garbage. Very cool little animated screen with this. It's a very unique design. Got the Fantech logo and branding on the side here. A nice grippy surface.
Now, it does have the grips. Of course, it is rechargeable. It does have the HEPA filter. The HEPA filter does come off. You just twist it and then pull the filter out, and that's also where you're going to empty your debris. Now, with this, of course, guys, you can recharge it in the fly. It does come in 4 different colorways. This deep blue, black, I believe gray, and light blue as well. 1 pound of weight, so it is super light for you. I believe it's like 11,000 PA suction or 11 kPa, which is decently well done for something this size. The weight with this is where it's really at because it is definitely really light. It is a brushless motor, so the motor should last a good amount of time, lifespan for you. And with the brushless motor, you're going to get more speed and more power out of the suction with it in it as well. Now, it is rechargeable by that USB-C port on the bottom. It does come with a very short cable, USB-C to USB-A. to charge with this. Now, with that, it's going to show you guys the charge rate, what's left of it, and everything in between for the device. Now, it's got a nice little digital display that's going to show you guys a little thing as it's charging to show you it's trickle charging and all of that other cool jazz. Now, it should be quiet enough that you should be able to use it around other people. You're going to get about 12 minutes of runtime on high speed, 27 minutes of runtime on, of course, eco mode, which means you're going to get a longer lifespan with this. The weight to price point is where it's at. There's a 10% clippable coupon. It's already 50% off. So at $34.99, you get another 10% off with this, and it weighs 1 pound. You can't go wrong with a vacuum like that. It's going to work well for you. Now, of course, he's taking it out to his Jeep or his wife's Jeep, and he's going to start cleaning it to show you guys it in action. And he's going to use a crevice tool. Crevice tools are actually quite handy. They can help get you into areas that you normally wouldn't be able to get into. They will also help pick up the debris a little better. Right there, you guys see right here. Just getting that little fluff off the ground from the dirt and debris from his yard. Where was he when I had to clean my car the other day? Would have been great as well. Just saying. We should talk about the electric tape over the floor mat, though. Phil, where are you? Why'd you do that, buddy? We could have did a double video. So a cool piece if you guys are looking for something like that. For those of you wanting to clean your pools and get ready for, of course, this summer season, right here.
So we're going to have the
This is the Apir Scuba S1. It will clean floors and walls. You will literally throw it in the pool and get it going. This is their new version. This is called WavePath 2.0 Smart Navigation. It's got about 150-minute battery life and will do 1,600 square feet pools. It can climb the water wall lines of a wall, which is great because then it can scrub the walls, not just the bottom. Of course, now I got hiccups for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Now, it's got 4 cleaning modes. It's got auto, wall, water line, and, of course, floor. That's what auto is going to do. You can put it in floor only. You can put it in wall only or eco mode where it's going to periodically clean and save your battery a little more. Now, it does have a debris bin. The debris bin will need to be emptied every so often because, I mean, literally, you're cleaning your pool. It's picking up scum. It's also grabbing the debris. So empty out the debris bin every so often. You'll also have to pull it out to charge it. Wall climbing's cool because you can see right here how it climbs up and down and will back itself back down. Very mobile with this one because it can actually do all that with it. The WavePath 2.0 means it makes a grid pattern back and forth in a zigzag pattern back in grid lines. So it's not going to be like some of the others where it just makes up its own path and just goes in directions like randomly. This one's going to do, of course, wave paths even with the walls, which is actually cool. I like that it does that. It is a brushless motor, so the brushless motor, like again, should last longer, should help you out with that, of course. 1,600 square feet is actually amazingly well done as well. Yes, it is 21% off. Yes, it's it is still $549. But for you not have to jump in the pool and clean it yourself, it's a great idea. It works very, very well. Demetrius has done a few of them for us, so that's just one of those. Now we're going to move over to the Emula hedge trimmer. I believe this is going to be a Nikita video for you guys. So let's show you guys this one.
Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the 20-inch hedge trimmer by EMOM Live. Now this is everything that comes with it. You can see the guide here, the charger for the battery itself, which has a status indicator on it, a splash guard for trimmings, a handle for it that you use to install, and a screwdriver with an Allen wrench that you can use for maintenance. Now you also notice here that the hedge trimmer itself comes with a guard for the blades, just in case you have pets or little kids around so they don't injure themselves while it's not supervised and you want to make sure that they want to stay safe. Now this thing is really cool. The splash guard itself and the handle are really easy to install. You just need a little bit of elbow grease to pop them into place, and then you are good to go. Now, as I was mentioning earlier, they do come with a battery that has a status indicator. All you have to do is hit the power button. As you can see, the green lights light up indicating how much battery it has, and all you have to do is click it into place and the battery locks, and then you are good to go. Now we're going to take this outside and do a test run. As you'll see here in the next frame, you simply have to press this red power button, turn it on, and then it sounds like this. So once we got outside, as you can see, we got a bunch of weeds here. We don't really have any hedges to trim, but it makes easy work right here. You can see my mother using the hedge trimmer right here with just one hand, and it's absolutely no resistance. So if you're looking for a really awesome hedge trimmer to use, this is definitely one that I would highly recommend, and take it outside to use it.
So right there is a nice little hedge trimmer for you guys, but maybe you want a pole saw. We actually have two versions. I'm only going to show you guys one video to it, but we're going to show you guys the two different versions. The first one is the pole saw with the 8-inch blade. That's the video we're going to show you guys, but we also have just the saw with the 6-inch blade. The saw with the 6-inch blade is not going to come with the pole.
Today we're going to be checking out.
So right here, of course, is the one with the pole. Just picture everything but the pole in the kit, and that's pretty much what you're going to get with the 6-inch version. Now, the 8-inch version is going to come with, of course, dual batteries. It's going to come with 2 chains. It's going to come with the pole. It's going to come with the saw files, the tools, the cleaning kits. James, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. It's also going to come with the hand guards and everything that you would expect, and a saw. It comes with a nice long pole. The pole is going to have a nice reach for you to reach out there and do with this. Now, the reach, of course, is well done, but remember, when you go up longer and out, it's going to have like a tippability to it. Max feet is 16.6 feet long with the pole. So you can actually reach out 16 and a half feet with this. The extender is good, of course, for, I would say, stay around the 6.5 to 10 foot section. Anything over that, it's really going to be really tip heavy because it's top heavy. I mean, it's just the way it works with this. It's an 8-inch bar that will do about 60 cuts per charge. It does have a strap, so you can strap it to you just in case you guys don't want to drop it or want to give yourself a little leeway while using it. You have that strap. Now, it is a 21 volt, 3 amp or amp headway or a lithium style battery for this. Now, the battery does have what's called over voltage protection, over current protection, over discharge protections, and overheating and everything in between. It's going to take about 2 hours to charge. It's going to give you about 80 minutes of runtime with that. It is a brushless motor with a copper brushless motor, which means you're going to have a stronger power output. It's going to avoid overheating easier with it, and you can do longer runs with it before having to let it cool. That's a really great idea because brushless is always a better way to go with that. I just love brushless motors over the others. Right here, you guys are seeing, of course, all of the other pieces in the kit. Right here is, of course, the handle. It does rotate in 360 degrees. So you can actually rotate that handle. You'll see right here, he'll pivot it around in different directions for you. But once you unlock it, you can twist the handle in different directions. And that's where it's going to start rotating, so you can get different cuts when you're up in the tree. Now, do you use, of course, the bar oil? Of course, the chain oil is always good. It will keep your chain at a better height. Right here, he's just going to lop off some smaller limbs. But yes, it's an 8-inch bar, so you can definitely do over an 8-inch limb. You just have to come from 2 different angles and all that other stuff. But great little thing. Now, we also had, of course, the 6-inch version and the carousel. Both of these work pretty much identical. They're both great little saws, beautiful little pieces for you. We're going to jump up to the Eufy security camera. This is going to be an outdoor style camera. Might possibly be me. No,
This is the Eufy Security S200 outdoor camera. What's great about this camera is it's a solo camera, so you don't need any other things in a Eufy wireless environment to operate with it. It does everything it needs to do within this really cute little ball-shaped design. Now, the Eufy S200 features a 1080p resolution and has a little light on it to offer color night vision. Also, it has onboard storage, and all of the operating system is built into the camera, which allows it to make decisions much faster. It has this really unique magnetic mount that is concave on one side that the bottom of the S200 sits in and allows you to position it any way that you want. And also it's magnetic on its steel base. So the steel base connects to the wall and then your surface, and then your magnetic base connects to that. I think it's a really fun, unique design. It has a short USB plug that comes out of the bottom, and it has included a 13-foot USB cable.
Now with that, guys, it does need to be powered on, but the cool part is this works with the Eufy app. Now the Eufy app is really simplified and easy to work. I have the Eufy app right here. I use a lot of Eufy products as well. I have multiple cameras, from the doorbells to my security cameras and stuff. If I pop up my doorbell camera, you guys are going to see like the resolution that you're going to get from the app. It works really, really well. Now, yes, it's a little glary in here from all the lighting, but it's a great little piece. Now, you do have like two-way audio with these. You can do clip recordings where I can go back and see where it was triggered. Of course, this one was me just walking into my own apartment. But they work really, really well. And you can hear everything that happens around it with the accessibility. Now, if you have what's called the home base, the home base is cool because you're going to have management with the home base. You're going to do face management, AI improvements. It'll also have a better storage for you. But it's an easily well-done app. The app is fundamentally a smart app to work with. The camera is really cool, too. The S200 is a really, really cool camera. I use a lot of these cameras. I have, I think, 5 or 6 of the cameras that I run throughout the house. So. Now, we're going to show you guys some Govee lighting. I have a lot of Govee lighting around me. You'll probably see the light pole back here, the TV lights, the little ladder over there. That is actually Govee lights as well. Some of the lighting you don't see is in front of me. That's some Govee lights as well, besides the Keystone lights that I'm using right now. But we're going to show you guys the outdoor string light set right here. Cool piece.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today, I am super excited to showcase to you the Govee Lynx RGB IC LED light strips. So these are going to be hanging light bulbs that are completely LED powered, and they have a ton of effects. So you guys can kind of see that I have them poorly hung up around my room. I honestly thought while I was installing these, they were going to look a lot better and better installed than they are now, but you guys can see they're up nonetheless. Let's go ahead and go over all of the features that these include. So these are the 48-foot version. I have them wrapped all the way around my room, but if you guys want to install these indoors or outdoors, don't worry about it. You can definitely do that, being that these aren't real bulbs. They're just a hard plastic. They're super easy to get installed. All I did is I used double-sided sticky tape to hang up over the cables that you guys can see. You might be able to see the little white strips right there. So currently we have these on the sunset glow mode. Now inside of the Govee app, you're going to have a ton of control over those. So if I go ahead and go to the Govee app right here, you guys can see I have all of my Govee products lined up right here. I'm able to turn off the smart lights if I want to directly from the app. Give it a second, it'll turn off. Depending on your Wi-Fi, it might be a little bit slower, a little bit quicker. But what we'll go ahead and do now is we'll go ahead and tap into the light panel right here, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the awesome features that these have. So you guys can see inside of the app, you're going to have a ton of controls. You're going to have mic mode.
So in that, you'll have mic mode, which is going to be like your music mode or reactive mode to the sounds. You're going to have, of course, color modes where you can make your own colors from the sections. You'll have multiple scene modes as well. The scenes are actually going to be cool because you can change multiple styles of scenes that are pre-set up with that. You're going to also have DIY mode. DIY mode is pretty much where you're making your own scenes with this. DIY mode will allow you to also link up with other lights throughout the house. Now, it is, of course, voice controlled. So if you have Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant, you can actually work with those and it will turn off, which is kind of cool. Now, I'm not going to do that to you guys because, well, that's just one of those things. But I use the lighting all throughout my house as well. And the app is completely free. The app can control lots of different lights. My app, of course, is fully loaded with probably like almost 8 or 9 products. And yes, you can turn them on and off just by a hit of a switch. So if I hit that button right there, that lamp just went off. If I hit it again, it'll come back on. Just that simple. Now, yes, His Wi-Fi was a little slower, but that's just the way it works. Now, they also have outdoor lights. They have car lights. These are meant for the outdoor. He has it inside just to show you. Ignore his rope lights or his string lights around the wall because he did not hang those properly either. That's just neat. Govee, guys. Govee makes really, really great lighting. Simplified. And like I said, you can talk to it. Be like, Alexa, turn all lights off. All the lights around me will now just magically shut off. And that's just all it's going to do. If I say it again, it'll come back on. We won't do that because, guys, you guys' probably things are going off. And, like, why is he doing that to us? What was the purpose? Why is he going to be like this, right? Let's see if I can get all the lights back on without, Oh, it just wigged out. No, it didn't. So, trying to activate all the lights at the same time sometimes will make your app go a little sideways, which isn't a big deal. Just load and pop and go. You start seeing lights coming back on, right? So, just that simple, that easy. Everything's back on and we're good to go. Govee. I love Govee. Great prices. Long-lasting lights. James here. Now, we're going to show you guys some Ugreen products. This is going to be, of course, the 100-watt Ugreen Nexoid 4-port wall charger. That's right. This is a 4-port 100-watt charger. This is a cool little charger. This charger packs quite a big wallop for charging your devices. Now, yes, 100-watt charger plugs right into your wall. If you use a single port, charging port, you'll get the full 100 watts pass through. Now, if you are using multiple styles, and of course, yes, my allergies are off. I was just outside. Stumps going to start itching. You'll have to divide up the power between the 4 ports, though, with this. Now, it's got the GaN 2 technology with the full protection and reduced size. It's going to give you about 95% conversion rate with the power to ratio of charging capabilities. This will work on any device. You have 3 USB-Cs, 1 USB-A port on this. The 100-watt fast charging means you can get your MacBook Pro 14 to charge about 55% under 30 minutes or so. You have thermal guard technology, which checks the temperatures in this device about 800 plus times per second. Now, single charging capabilities. If you use the very top USB-C, 100 watts straight through. If you use the second one by itself, 100 watts straight through. The third by itself, 22.5. The fourth by itself, 22.5. If you use all 4 ports, 45 on top, 30 in the middle, 10.5, 10.5 on the bottom. If you go to just 3-port charging, 45, 30, 22, and so on. It's just the kind of way it works. Now, what's really, really funny is, though, if you use the very top USB-C, it's 65 watts, and the top bottom ports, 10.5, 10.5. So you just change it up. It divides the power throughout, but it's a quick charger that works really, really well at a great price point. Now, the cool one is the next one from Ugreen. This is, of course, their little the Nexoid 3 robot GaN charger. I love this little thing. This thing's cool looking. It's even got a digital face that lights up.
But you just don't have the space for that robot. Well, hey, I got you covered. This is actually the Ugreen R6 65-watt USB-C Nexoid 3-port robot. Now, this is a beautiful little piece inside this package. You're going to get this little robot. That's right, this little robot. Now, he does have some cute little feet, and of course has this nice little headband all the way around. Now, this is, of course, a multi-port connection, so you have that USB-A and 2 USB-C ports. It is a 65-watt port, but how do you plug it in and use it? Well, the cool part is the feet come off, and there's your wall plug. Now, to do this, you literally just grab a power station or your wall plug and plug it in, and you guys are going to see right there, and he's going to be like, oh, hey, there I am. I'm plugged in and ready to go. Well, that's kind of cool, but hey, let's try and plug something into it and power it up. Well, you'll need a cable, of course,
unless you don't hit the switch on that.
You'll need that cable. You'll plug it into that USB-C port right there, of course, and then you'll grab your device that you're going to plug it in. Whether it be your phones or other devices. I'm going to grab a phone and we're going to plug
Once you have it connected up, guys, it'll start working. Just like the other one, though, the amount of devices plugged in will divide the power up. So that's just the way it works. 65 watts through the single port if that's what you want to use on the top USB-C. Magnetic legs that can be connected to pretty much stay anywhere on any device. Does come in, of course, 2 colors and 3 wattages. You have, of course, the, I believe it's like purple, and then you have the black. 30 watt, 65 watt versions, which is kind of cool. Again, divide the power up between the plugs that you're using. If you're using it, thermal guard technology, we'll check it about 238 times per second with this one. The GaN technology means you get the quick charging and everything else. The LED screen is going to tell you guys if it's charging, if it's fully charged, or if you have a no connection. With that, and that's kind of cool that it changes it out for you. But cool little piece. It's a simplified little product, right? That's where I'm going to go with it. Simplified little product. Now, for those of you that want maybe an Apple charger for your Apple Watch or phones, right here.
And today we're taking a look at this very cool power bank from Rory. Now, this does do 3-in-1. You can charge multiple devices off of this. Now, this does have a built-in iWatch charger, or Apple Watch charging port. You lay your phone there, and it will actually charge on it. Not only does it have that, but it also has a lightning cable cord connected right onto the side. And if I grab one of my iPhones and we plug it in right here, you guys will see that it should come on and start charging when we turn it on, just like that. Now we're up and charging. Now if I grab another let's grab another iPhone. Let's grab that one, plug it in just like this. You guys will see that it'll come on and it is now charging. That easy, that simple. But not only does it have the Apple Watch charger and the iPhone cable,
it's also got a USB-C port for the newer Apple. That's right, USB-C port. Now, yes, it is, of course, a magnetic style charging capability power bank. Now, you have 5,000 milliamps, which means you're going to be able to charge most iPhones at least once with this. Now, it does have, of course, that watch plug on the other side, so you can actually set your watch on there and charge it. Now, yes, pretty much any Apple Watch can be charged off of this, which is cool. Even your AirPods and your Galaxy phones and so on and so on. About, depending on the size of it, you guys, it's going to take about 2.5 hours to charge your watch. That's like, you know, your Apple Watch. That's just where it's going to go. Your phone, of course, is going to take a little longer. It's not like the world's fastest charger, but it will charge nonetheless and do as you need. Now, for those of you that maybe need a desk stand, Lamicall's got you called with this.
Taking a quick look at the Lamicall S1 phone stand, guys. This is actually a pretty cool phone stand.
Why do you know this video?
As you guys probably know, I use the Lamicall adjustable phone stand all the time for my iPhone. But I always need another phone stand. So this one is actually really cool. We're going to pop this open, give you guys your first look at this, and show you this. This is actually really, really cool about this. So it is a metal
Steve, thank you for the
face
follow.
stand,
I appreciate
guys. Back
that.
here you have a circle. This is cool. It's not sharp. It's actually rounded edge. So you can stick your cord through. And I'll actually grab a cord real quick and kind of show you guys this. You literally can feed your cord through, guys, right? That way you can have it set here and plug in your phone and have it charging on the base. Now, the cool thing about this is, and I'm going to point out some of the stuff, you know, that they're proud of their logo. They have the S1 on the back, S1 stand, Lamicall, of course. Now, on the bottom, it comes with these 2 feet, this 2 feet, and this foot right here, right? These rubber pads. But they actually give you this little paper here with all the extra feet. Now, I added the extra feet on because I have a new desk, and I want to really protect my desk. So I added this one and this one and this one to make it more nice and adjustable. But the cool thing is you don't have to just stick it there, guys. You can put it up here if you really want. If you need a little extra rubber for your phone or your tablet, whatever you're going to stick in this. Now, the cool thing is they do have the rubberized grip right here, plus down here in this. Now, this is a Samsung S21. Fits perfectly. I mean, just beautifully fits, right? And like I said, if you guys want to sit your plug through and charge it, right, just bring it round, down, through, and plug it in.
So you can put your cord in there, still have it charged, and still be using it with it. Now, it'll fit pretty much any phone on the market with that. Has the nice angle to it so you can still see the screen. but not perfectly flat as well. It's a good little piece. Has, of course, the padding for the bottom that you can change out, so you don't have to worry about the marring of your desk. Lamicall does a really good job with that stuff. So if you're looking for something like that, that may be a good option. We're also going to show you guys the gooseneck tablet holder as well.
Tablet stand is invaluable. If you ever want to use your tablet while you're in bed or while you're on the couch, or even just as a second screen on your desk, a gooseneck tablet stand is ideal for that. So, opening up this tablet stand here. Pull it out of plastic. Unboxing. Got some extra bubble wrap here. Well, that is a strong gooseneck. Very, very tight gooseneck. Just mulling the packaging here. Let me see. Okay, here. So with this gooseneck, you just spin it like this. It's like a corkscrew. Spin it, adjusts up. Gets pretty wide here. Fits a very, very large desk or dining table. They cleverly put these little silicone grooves here, which will help a grip without damaging any wooden surface. So I like that. Very nice that they included the silicone so that it could grip without you worrying about it causing indentations or scratches or damage. So that's pretty nice and solid there. Very, very tough. Look at this gooseneck right here. Very tough to bend. Wow, that's a strong gooseneck.
Now, you really want a nice, strong gooseneck. That way it's not always drooping and dropping on you, which is kind of cool. Has a nice wide angle, and of course the upper piece is a little more flexible and bendable with that gooseneck, which is cool. So you do have the best of both worlds with that. Now, it's got nice silicone padding on it to help stop the marring of, of course, your desk. It also has silicone pads for your tablet or whatever you're using for this. Now, technically, you could throw a phone in there if you really wanted to. That is up to you guys, of course, on that. You'll clip it up to your desk. You'll twist it down. It's going to latch into place. You'll then set your tablet in there. Of course, off in the head. Like that, and of course, and it pop around. It's a really nice object right here. Once it's on there, it holds that tablet nice and strong. And you can, of course, put it in portrait mode or, of course, landscape mode. That is up to you how you put your tablet or run your tablet with this. Now, of course, this tablet looks a little dirty and may have needed wiped off, but hey, we'll just say Justin, clean your stuff next time. But it's a cool little piece. I love Lamicall. They make a bunch of amazing products and decently priced products. So it's not like you're breaking your wallet or your bank account with that. Now we're going to move over to the ESR Samsung case. This is probably going to be me.
We're taking a look at this case from me.
Now, guys, this is the ESR see-through magnetic clear case for your S24s. This is going to have, of course, screen protectors for your lenses and, of course, your camera. Now, see-through case does come in other colors, so don't worry about that. Also comes in S23 version, not just the Ultra 24, but a great little piece. Anti-yellowing technologies with this. Has a nice large bezel. Has, of course, the earth magnets. That's going to allow you to have a nice strong connection for wireless charging. And I love that because that means you can still use your magnetic power banks or your wireless tabletop chargers or even your phone mounts for your car. Now, ESR even makes a wireless charger for your car that I actually use in my car for my iPhone. Now, it's got a 1.2 millimeter edge around the lens. It's got a 0.7 millimeter guard around the camera on the back with this. Yellow resistant or anti-yellowing technology, military grade protection for about 9 to 10 foot drop protections, right? So that's a good drop that you can be able to drop this without hurting it. They do a decently well job of that. So that, of course, is the clear MagSafe for your S24 Ultras. Next up, I believe, is going to be the kickstand for your iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is a product I actually own and use as well.
James here, and today we're taking a look at the ESR for your iPhone 14 Pro Max. That's right, ESR. This is actually a full body shockproof case and MagSafe case. This does have military drop grade protection, does have a 360-degree style screen and body protection, does have grippy frame and shock absorbing air guarded corners. It also has tempered glass screen protector built onto this. Now it also comes with some camera covers and everything else with this. Now inside this kit, You're going to get some wet wipes and some squeegees. You're also going to get these very cool little lens covers for your camera lenses if you want to use that. You'll then get this case. Now, I actually pulled it apart beforehand to kind of show you guys this. This is the front with that tempered glass case that will sit on your phone. This is the back. Now, on the back, of course, you'll see right here, it does have the magnet still in there, so you can actually magnetically still wirelessly charge that on hand. Back here is, of course, that nice, very cool lens cover, but this lens cover does something cool. It does pop out and have like a little kickstand. I'm going to kind of show you guys that. Now, to use this, of course, you're going to need the iPhone 14 Pro Max, of course, with that. You're going to grab this, of course, and you're going to pop that on there just like that. That is how you put that front on there. Now, I'm not actually going to put these lens covers on because I already actually have one on there from another phone case that is just perfectly fine for now. If you wanted to, just clean it off, put it on there. You'll then grab the back body of this
back
case
there,
and
still
you'll start
on there.
popping this around kind of like this to fit it in.
Hello.
And you'll start snapping and snapping
How you doing?
until it pops around.
Good morning.
And then you'll see the edges right here, and you'll actually pop the edges completely around with this. Now, the cool thing is, it does have some covers over the little holes right here. So
Now, once you're on there, you guys will have access to still charge it. It'll still have the openings for your speakers, your microphones, and everything in between. Still has, of course, the open for the silent button and everything in between. You have then the kickstand that is actually on the camera lens. That kickstand is going to allow it to stand up and hold itself in different angles for you. So you'll just flop it open, of course, and then you have a kickstand with it. Technically, you can use that kickstand as a ring holder as well if you really wanted to. It's awkward, but you can do it. It gives you the option. ESR, of course, makes decent products for their phone cases. Now, we're also going to show you guys this is going to be for the iPad Pro 12.9-inch version.
James here, and today we're taking a look at this magnetic case for your iPad.
Now, this is the magnetic case and, of course, case holder from ESR. Now, another really cool, decently well-done product. This is going to work for the 2022, 2021, 6th and 5th generation 12.9 Pro for these. Now, yes, it can go even above that as long as it's at 12.9. I'm just saying it now. Now, anything before 2021 will not fit in this for the iPad Pros. Now, detachable case that magnetically connects to, of course, the stand, which is back there. Of course, I still had some stuff in it. You guys see me put it in. You pull it apart right here. It magnetically detaches with this. It's got shock-absorbing flexible sides with, of course, the edges. That's going to allow for you to have drop protection. It still magnetically supports, so you can actually magnetically connect the pin to this as well. That's kind of cool that you can stick that to this. Wireless charger is, capable with this one if you really want. It's just a simplified product from ESR. It's going to work out well for those of you in the market for stuff like that. Now, we're going to show you guys a projector from Anker. This is going to be the Anker solar projector.
Is this on? Oh, okay. It's recording? Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Just talking to my friends that are really... They're actually here, I promise. There's friends right behind there. They're just being quiet. We're going to take a look at this Anker Nebula Solo projector. I've tested a ton of Anker projectors in the past, so we're just going to jump in and take a look at this Anker Nebula Solar. So you guys can see that right here, this is a very simple design. There's not a lot to it. Up on the top, you're going to have your Nebula branding as well as some controls in case you lose your remote. On the bottom, it's going to have the anti-movement pads right down here, the nice rubber. You can see that you also have your 1/4-inch thread, so this can be installed on a tripod if you want to set it up that way. If we take a look at the back, you're going to notice you have your power button, a USB port, you're going to have your power port, and an HDMI port as well, which is really nice. So not only are you going to be able to get all of your apps that are installed on this because this runs off of Android OS, you're going to also be able to use your PlayStation 5, Xbox One, really whatever it is that has HDMI output, and use it with this. Now you are also obviously going to get a remote with it. On the remote, it's very simple. You are going to have your power button, autofocus button, your Google Assistant, so you can can talk with this and load up your favorite apps, search news, search sports, whatever it is. You're going to have your selector wheels. You're going to have some other options such as your home button and then your volume button as well. So the Nebula Solar from Anker is going to come in at 1080p with a 400 ANSI lumen brightness. So you're definitely going to have all the brightness you need, and you're also going to have that crystal clear 1080p HD picture. But I can talk about specs, I can talk about this and that all day. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look good, so let's go ahead and plug it in. We'll test it out. All right, my friends. So
Now, once you're in there, you're going to see their own scanned version of their GUI, which is their user interface. Now, cool pieces, because it is, of course, Android supported, you have access to all those apps. 400 ANSI lumens brightness is going to do well for you. It does support 4K input, like from your PlayStations and stuff, which is kind of cool. Now, it does have, of course, that built-in speaker, 1 hour, watch a full movie on one charge with that, 3 hours of battery life, which is kind of cool. That's actually a decent battery life for this. Now, with it, of course, you got versatility. You have an HDMI port. You have a USB-C port, USB-A port. Well, and you do anywhere from 40 inches up to 120 inches. At 3 feet, you'll get a 40-inch screen. At 7 feet, 80-inch. At 10.5 feet, 120-inch. HDR10, of course, colorway with this, and the connectability. It also has Bluetooth connections. Now, the Nebula supports auto vertical at plus 40 degrees. Manual horizontal, of course, plus 40 as well. Keystone correction, and all of that in source. You have, of course, the dual Wi-Fi connectability, 2.4 and 5G with this as well. It's got 2 3-watt speakers built in, 3 hours of play mode in eco mode. Now, if you put it in high res mode, you're not going to get that battery life. It's just not going to happen. The Android TV 9.0 is going to give you access to enough movies and apps that you won't be disappointed ever. Now, what I'm going to tell you is it is, of course, Dolby supported. So you do have the supported Dolby Digital sound on hand. Bluetooth 4.2 is going to give you a nice, decent, about 70 feet of connectability with this. It does have, of course, 2 gigabytes of DDR. Has 8 gigabytes of hard drive space for your apps as well. It is a 3-second autofocus, about 1.2 throw ratio, 30,000 hours of lamp life. 30,000 hours of lamp life means you should get about 6 hours of video time for the next 10 years before you ever have to deal with any degrade in product. Anker does a really good job, and a beautiful little piece right there.
Now that we have it on the floor, you guys can see
video.
you'll step on once, you'll take your other step, and you'll start just doing stuff.
Now, this is the Sports Royal Stair Stepper. Now, you'll set it anywhere in the house and start doing stair climbs, right? You're stepping and moving. There is, of course, an adjustability underneath for, of course, the tension and everything in between to make it just a little bit harder on you or lighten it up a little. Now, with it, of course, it does keep track of calories earned and burned. That's just about it. Now, it's got hand pieces so you can do, like, hand curls and stuff while doing the steps. Keeps track of calories earned and burned, miles, steps, and everything in between with this on the digital display. The display can die after time. You may have to change your battery or recharge it. Your choice. The stair stepper, of course, is actually nicely sized, so you can actually put your feet in there and not have to worry about it with that. Pat Sunja, what's up? How are you doing? Now, of course, nice sized, easily accessible, not super large. Pretty much take it and use it wherever you want and have it set up. It's a nice little piece, and of course, right there, you guys can see me doing the arm curl while stepping, of course, trying to do vice versa with the steps. It's a cool little piece. Sports Royal does a good job, 42% off. Now, maybe you guys want a foldable weight bench. Well, Flybird's got that as
Hey
well.
everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Flybird flat bench. This is a foldable flat weight bench that's easy to assemble and is perfect, rated up to 600 pounds. Now, this thing was super easy to build. These are all the parts that it comes with, and it comes really neatly wrapped up and stored in plastic, but it was super easy. It's super lightweight, super easy to move. It's also super comfortable. The padding itself on the actual bench was just super comfortable, and I absolutely loved getting to build this thing and test it out. It's going to be a great addition to my home gym. As you can see, there's a couple of stains on it, but that's because I was kind of roughhousing with my dogs around it. But this thing is absolutely fantastic. And so if you're looking for a really awesome weight bench to have for your home gym, then Flybird has most certainly got you covered.
So right there, of course, is the flat weight bench. They also have an adjustable weight bench as well. I believe this is going to be Justin.
About this bench is it's custom.
Totally
built.
wrong.
There are 6 backrest positions, 3 seat
Here's a
positions, so you can get in the right position for the right workout. So this is the first back, first seat. So let me go ahead and adjust this real quick, and I'll show you the next ones. Sorry, I lied. There's 4 seat positions. So this is seat position 2, back position 2. Let's go ahead and take that down another notch.
Now, with this is fully adjustable. You have multiple adjustments, so you can actually do it in setting or go into lay mode with this, which is kind of cool. Now, it does have a place to put your feet on the one side as well with this. Should hold a good amount of weight because, well, it's meant for weightlifting and doing benches and stuff, right? Now, it's not going to have a weight bar set, so you'll have to have that separately if you're trying to use like bars. Now, it's a simplified piece that will adjust in multiple angles and positions, so you can start using it in your workout area. It's a cool piece. Now, for those of you that don't maybe not need that, maybe you guys need a metal squat wedge. Well, we have those right here.
What's up, everyone? My name is Demetrius, and today we are going to be talking about the Squat Pro wedges made by Life Pro. And as you guys can see, these are metal right here. So it's pretty solid. It also comes with
What's up?
a band.
How you doing, buddy?
So whenever you're squatting, you can put the band underneath these right here and just wrap it around your waist and your legs right there, and you just hold it with your hand and you take a squat.
I apologize. Don't know where that came from.
This is made for a lot of things. You can do calf raises with these. You can do elevated squats. And right here, you guys can see that these are calf raises. You can use the band also to have a little bit of resistance. And also you can do squats on the elevated part. And this is gonna work your quads a lot more. And these also have rubber grips on the bottom. That's gonna hold that tight so it won't move on you whenever you're squatting. So if you're looking to progress your strength,
So if you guys need right there, diamond plate style Squat Pro wedges from Life Pro, and about $43. Now, for those of you that might need a heating pad, we can show you the Comfy Air heating pad right here. It's a Blake
What
video.
I got here is not a wrestling belt, but in fact it is a heating pad.
Blake
by
wants to
Comfort
wrestle?
for your back
What?
or your front, I guess. You can wear it whichever way you like. Now, it has a really soft material on both the front and the back side. It has a nice little comfier branding on the outside of the device as well. And this just has a few motors in it that offers a nice vibrating effect when you put it on your front or your back. Now, this thing is pretty small on its own. Look. This thing's pretty small on its own, okay? But it does come with a little extension pad. It has 2 different pieces of Velcro, as well as 2 different pieces on the belt itself, or on the heating pad itself. Actually has 3. So you can really get the secure.
I do apologize about that. Not sure why that other video started playing.
2-strap boy today.
That's a different
And we can
stream.
put this on, put it on my back like this. all
That's a
right?
different product
So
for a
put
different
this
stream.
on, okay, feels good. It's nice. Nice reposition it because I want it right here on my lower back. Now, hopefully, we can.
Now, this does have, of course, heating technologies built in that's going to allow you to adjust the heating with this, which is kind of cool. Of course, it's meant for pretty much your back, your belly, or pretty much anywhere you really want. You have the adjustments of this. This is going to fit up to about 58 inches of size. That's actually a nice round edge. It has 2 heating levels, approximate max temperature is about 130 degrees Fahrenheit. That'll reach that in approximately about 3 minutes of warmth, but 10 minutes max heat temperature. 3 massage modes, 2 intensities with this. It's got a corded vibrating massager only, guys. It's not cordless. Now, silky velvet cloth with hemming, of course, and Velcro, and the little handle that could. It's a cool little piece right there. If you need something like that, right there, Comfy Air heating pad. Now, we also have the Life Pro Vibrating Peanut.
Hello, everyone.
Now, this, of course, is just that. It's a vibrating peanut that you're going to use to massage your back or other parts. It has, of course, multi-mode vibration, so you can actually adjust the vibrations with this and intensities. Now, 2 to 4 hour battery life depending on what setting you use. 4 power settings: pulse, low, medium, and high. Safety auto shut off after a certain amount of time, so you can't overextend. This is going to be good for like your neck, your back, your glutes, your calves, and so on and around. You'll just find the position to set it, roll it, and that is going to have the vibration to get going. It's just one of them little pieces that once you have it up and going, you're going to see that it's going to start shaking, and then you'll set it up and you'll put it back there and you'll start rolling. Now, she's showing you guys it on the back, but you guys could definitely put it on the side or anywhere that you really want. Life Pro does a good job with that one, of course. So if you guys need, check it out. Now, for those of you that want a hand massager, comfier right here.
Comfier mini massage gun. It comes with a spheroidal head, flat head, U-shaped head, and a small round head, which can be used throughout the whole body and provide a deep tissue massage to relieve aching and stiff muscles. Its miniature size makes it very compact and easy to travel with. With this massage gun, you can choose between 4 different speed levels, and this allows you to massage comfortably throughout your whole body on different areas, as well as meet the needs of the person. With its 2000 mAh high-quality lithium battery, it can last for 4 to 5 hours on a single charge. And by incorporating the latest noise reduction
Anybody else have problems with the allergies this year, like really bad?
Sound louder than 44 decibels. With the spheroidal
head, is it just me with the allergies this year? It's like, dude, they're super flared. Now, guys, multi-mode, multi-intensity, different heads, and rechargeability. It is, of course, cordless, so you guys just charge it up and then use it pretty much anywhere. It's a nice little piece that's going to fit well for you. Of course, the intensities can be changed out. You have of course, the multi-tips from like the ball head, the hooks, and of course the paddles and everything in between. It's a good one. Really, really decent one of those. Now, I actually have one of those as well. Now, we're going to show you guys the sauna blanket. Now, this, of course, is the large sauna blanket from Life Pro. Now, this sauna blanket is, of course, a beautiful piece of technology for those of you that want to sweat out your detoxing or sweat out all the, bad stuff that you've been, doing to yourself, from food to, of course, sugars and everything in between. This has got a 5-layer build. It's got the waterproof Oxford fabric, a comfort cotton layer. It's got the infrared carbon fiber heating pad. Then it's got another cotton layer and then a non-toxic PU leather. Now, 4 different modes of heating. Level 1 is going to be 86 to 95 degrees for overall well-being, 95 to 113. They claim is for like muscle smoothing and tension relieving. 113 to 131 is going to be like for inflammation and so on. Max mode is going to be straight for detoxing and boosting your detox of this. That means you're just sweating it out. Sweat everything out through your pores and getting it out there. Cool thing is it comes in like 5 to 6 colors. It's nice and large in size, so you do have that nice large size as well. So you don't have to worry about it thinking, oh, it's not going to fit me. No, it's not going to happen. This thing is definitely very, very large and in charge. It's about 78 inches long by 70.5 inches wide, which makes for a nice round size with this. Now, yes, Aster isn't the tallest person in the world, but definitely is a nice large size. Of course, she's actually laying in there, and it looks like she's not even in it. That tells you how big that thing is. So it's just a great little piece. Has the little, of course, the controller and everything in between. About $339. Not a bad price for that. Let's show you guys the Sojo sunglasses up next.
Pattern of these ones look really cool. These are actually,
he thinks he's Daredevil.
Work while I'm driving, because I drive a lot for work, and I actually really like the way these ones look. For some reason, I know I don't look like Daredevil, but I feel like Daredevil. I feel like these are like Daredevil sunglasses. Do they not look like the sunglasses he wears? Am I completely off? I think they look really nice. They look really cool. These sunglasses are definitely really nice. One thing I did notice about them is it might not be a problem for you guys, but these are actually so dark that when I'm driving down the road, I can't see the radio station on my car's where I can't see what song is playing because they tint so well. So they definitely do what they're supposed to, which is block out light. Really nice sunglasses. Definitely check these out if you guys have been looking for a nice, stylish new pair of sunglasses.
Now, Sojo's makes many, many styles and shapes for you in different colorations, which is kind of cool. It's a great little piece, awesome little option, and decent price point. Now, we're going to show you guys a Mrs. Dragon Blogger product. This is, of course, the Lola Rose
This
watch.
company sent us.
This is a watch she still has and still wears. Now, the Lola Rose watch is made from malachite, of course, malachite dial. It's got a leather banding, of course, from London, and all of that other cool jazz. Now, it comes with this cool watch case. The case does have, of course, a drawer on the bottom, so you can actually put everything in there. Now, you're going to have to use a battery for this. It's not like it's an automatic watch, so you do need a battery. Battery may die and all that other good jazz. It happens, all right? Just one of those things. Set it up, get it going. Beautiful gold tones with, of course, the green dial and that nice leather watch band. It's a great little piece. Nice little watch right there. Now, for those of you that want to start organizing your cupboards, maybe a wicker style storage paper baskets are a good option. Can't think if this is me or not, but it might. Yes, it is. I actually have these.
If you guys like store stuff,
Still
put
use
stuff
these.
away, wicker baskets are actually a good way to go. Now, we have this 2-piece kit back here from Storage Works. These are water hyacinth storage baskets, and that's just the weaving of the material that is used to do this, to make these. Now, this is a 2-pack of rectangular. They're 13 inches deep, which is going to be this, 13 inches deep by 8 inches wide by 7 inches tall. You have a 2-piece kit here. Now, when you get this kit, of course, they are zip tied together. So you will have to get rid of those zip ties to actually pop them off and start using them, right? Now, doing that, just be careful so you don't break the wicker basket because, I mean, it's a wicker basket. These are actually kind of cool. Now, these
it's a
are gonna
wicker
be very
basket.
accessible for you. There's actually another zip tie that I did not see. So let me grab this out and try to
not cut myself. There we go.
There we go. Without stabbing myself.
See?
So the wicker basket,
That was
just
close.
a great little organizer, has the nice little handles, has a great weave all the way around. There's their actual logo with their branding. Just a good little piece. Now you can actually store a whole bunch of stuff in here.
Now, these wicker baskets work well for organizing your bathrooms. That's what we did. They'll do good in like your snack drawers, your snack cupboards, even your closets. Maybe you guys have lots of socks and you don't want to put them in drawers, put them in these. And then you can just grab your socks and throw one side's like unmatched, unmated socks. The other one's mated socks. You know, you always have those unmatched, unmated ones. Right there, cool little piece, decent little price, awesome little option. For those of you that want to clip your dogs, well, the ones is all hair clipper set.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the really awesome One Is All dog shaver clippers. Now these are low noise, rechargeable, cordless, electric, quiet hair clippers that you can use for any of your pets, specifically cats and dogs. That's how they were designed, with cats and dogs in mind. It has a built-in battery and it's rechargeable. It comes with a lot of accessories too. So here you can see it comes with some really nice scissors that have a very nice little, snip snip when you go ahead and clip them together. And I really love how shiny they are and how nice they fit in my fingers. Now it also comes with a couple of other accessories too that are just really awesome, such as this metal comb. Now, as I pulled this comb out, I was able to get my dog Obi to come into my room, and so that was really nice because I was able to use the comb very briefly on him, and he really did enjoy it. However, Obi is terrified of clippers for some reason, so the second he saw me go and reach for the clippers, I think he kind of knew because I've tried before and I've done similar things, and he was not having it the second I pulled it out.
That poor puppo got chased by the
themselves
clippers.
Are really awesome, really nice, really sleek, and I love the fact that it is rechargeable. Now it also comes.
Now you do get hair clipper oil. Definitely use it on the blades. It's got, of course, different guards and sizes with the depths of this to trim each dog. Now some dogs may need a closer cut than others. Now, it is, of course, rechargeable and can be charged up. With that, plug it in, clip, get going, charge it, run it, do it. One's it all, guys. Hair clipper set. Good little piece for a little price. And for those of you that need a dog bed, right here you go see some puppos just rustling around on the EC Haga orthopedic dog bed. Now, this dog bed does come in multiple sizes and colorations, of course. Now, it is, of course, a memory crate egg style carton style with, of course, the nice little edge around it to actually lay around. Now, like I said, multiple sizes, 6 different sizes from 30 inches all the way up to 52 inches in size. Now, the egg crate layer is a 5-layer or 6-layer design. It's got the I want to say it's like a self flannel fleece, TPU waterproof lining. Then it's got the woven liner, of course, then the memory foam gel infused memory foam. Then it should be an egg crate liner and then the non-slip grip on the bottom. Now, the cover is, of course, removable and washable. EC Haga's got you covered for all of your pets' needs with this, of course. Now, for those of you that just want a nice little water bottle, right here we got an option for you with water bottle too.
This is the Boost insulated stainless steel smart bottle.
It's a Sheila
Measures your
video.
intake of water. This is the blue. This is a 32 ounce. Has a nice handle, a nice lock, and it extra locks is with that little handle and the little display. So there's an app and you can track your water intake. It greets you with hello every time you open the cap to sip.
Now, the app will tell you how much water you've been drinking. It also warn you when you need to take your next sip or next drink. It's going to keep track of it. It's going to help you guys take the proper amount of intake of water throughout the day that you should be intaking. Now, it's a cool little piece, nice little option, but I'm not the person that wants somebody reminding me to drink water. But you have that option. So it's a good little health app. Nice little design. Of course, it does have to be recharged or it will not work properly. Right there, nice little weather boost piece. Now, we have another Life Pro Sauna blanket. This is a different variation of the one we just showed you guys a little bit ago.
This is the Life Pro Sauna blanket.
Now, this, of course, has hand openings for your hands. Can be put pretty much just like the last one anywhere that you want with this. Now, it does come with the detox wraps on this, like 8 different colorations, 20% off. It's like $143 with this one. Now, with this, of course, it's got the infrared heating. It's got, of course, the remote control. It's got the slip into the Bio Remedy and zip it up, turn it on, and let it go. It's got an auto timer, of course, with this. It's not going to allow you to stay in there for too long. It's going to allow you to do what you need. Now, this one is about 31 inches wide by 71 inches long. So it's definitely smaller than the 70 by 70 or whatever it was with the bigger one. The also difference is guys, it's just, a couple modes, not a whole bunch of different other modes like the other one. But it's going to work well for you guys with that if you need something, of course, of the style. Just check it out and use it. You won't be disappointed. Of course, there's Sheila on her couch, just getting a sip of water and her drinking on the source. Now, for those of you with kids, though, we do have this nice little toy set.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Gai construction set. These are a absolutely fantastic, nice set of construction vehicles that are made of a die-cast alloy that are really nice, feel really good in the hand. I'm going to take a couple of them out here. I mean, these are just really high quality. They feel really nice in the hand. They have different movable parts on them too. And they look super realistic. They have different rubber parts, different, all sorts of types of
concrete truck, dump truck,
it's
tractors.
Just going to be an awesome set for kids to kind of just play around with, pretending to be.
It's a multi-piece set, guys. You got a backhoe, you got the tractors, you got the concrete trucks, you have the dump trucks, the forklifts. It's a nice piece set. You have 7 pieces in this, enough for the 2 kids to play, but definitely worth only having 1 kid. Get yourself a couple different sets. You can definitely paint them if you wanted to different colors, or even mark them as theirs with that. Now, they are interactive trucks, so the pieces do move. There are some fake rocks to go in the back, of course, the truck to make it look like they're really hauling stuff. It's cool. Of course, most kids are going to just grab some dirt or toys, stuff in there, and roll around. Right here, of course, is the reusable bag and all the other stuff with this, but really cool little toy set for the kiddos. Now, right here, of course,
Flex Cycle
is the Life Pro Flow
designed
Flex
with a
pedal bike.
precision flywheel that's ultra smooth and whisper quiet. It also includes resistance bands that connect to the machine with these carabiners, okay? And it makes it really easy to add an extra level of working out with the included resistance bands. Now, there is one resistance band on each side. Okay, let me just flex to one with my foot here. Now, what is great also about the Life Pro Flex Cycle is that you're not only limited to pedaling this only with your feet. Included in the kit are these arm pedals as well. So you can remove the foot pedals, add the arm pedals, and then now you can do pedaling, like this. Now, obviously, you wouldn't be bent over when doing this demo, but you can actually put the Flex Cycle on a table or a desk. It comes with a rubber mat that prevents slippage. It offers 8 levels of tension control. And it has a display on the front that gives you relative information such as duration of time pedaling, as well as calories burnt or distance traveled, among other valuable stats. Has a QR code that you can scan to download the Life Pro app and then get even more statistics and control of this wonderful device. The Life Pro Flex.
That is, of course, the Life Pro Flex Cycle under the desk pedal exerciser that's going to keep track and let you guys do stuff while you're sedentary. Now, for the last product of the day, we're going to show you guys the XGIMI Mogo 2 projector. This is a smart projector that packs.
James here. Take a look.
Now, of course, it is a James video, and we don't need really James sitting there. It's a cool little piece, guys. This, of course, is an awesome, amazing little projector that has pretty much everything that you would expect in a smart projector that you would need. Now, it is, of course, portable in size and accessible for you. Now, with that being said, guys, let's just be honest. It's got a price point about $249 right now, so it is on sale for about $38, 38% off. Is Android TV 11 with 2 8-watt speakers. The Android TV 11 is going to give you access to as many movies as you could ever want. 2 8-watt speakers that are going to produce a good amount of sound quality for this. Now, yes, you can take it outside and you can use it outside without a problem. 400 ISO ANSI lumens brightness is actually nicely well done. Auto keystone correction, intelligent screen guard, intelligent obstacle avoidance, and autofocus with this. Now, let's go here. Media quote, is a great little piece. It's got accurate colors. It's got uniform brightness with this. DLP technology, of course. It's got a nice long lifespan for that as well. Weighs about 2.25 pounds. It's not that large. It can fit in a pocket or a backpack without a problem. It's got a visible diaphragm for the bass that you can see actually in move or actually in action. Has an HDMI input, USB port, 3D support, and Bluetooth 5.0. Bluetooth 5.0 is going to give you guys about 90-foot connection ability with this piece. Now, with it, of course, you're going to be able to use this pretty much where you need it, as you need it, and where you want to use it. It has Chromecast built in, so you have the Google Assistant on the controller, so you can actually talk to it and everything else in between. It also has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, if you guys want to put that jack in there as well. So you do have the access points with this. Now, this is, of course, the Mogo 2. They also have the Mogo 2 Pro, which is a step up from this with some of the technologies. This, of course, is 720p. The Mogo 2 Pro is 1080p. They both still have game mode. Game mode's going to be about 50 milliseconds of low latency on this. HDR10 with this, of course. This one's got vertical and horizontal keystone correction. The Mogo 2 Pro has ISA 2.0, which uninterrupted automatically adjustments, which is kind of really cool with that. I kind of like that it has that on that one, but it's still an amazing little product. Right here, you guys are seeing some video testing of purposes, colorations, and stuff. It's a great projector. That projector is actually a phenomenal projector that you will enjoy for a long time to come. If you're looking for something like that, I would definitely say, hey, check that out. Now, with that being said, that is the last product I have for today. I want to thank everybody for being here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys on the next show. Have a good one, everybody.